Hey guys, welcome to Blooming Potential, Session 7. Last time you guys went to Moonbright Falls with Stumbleduck question mark. Um, and as you guys entered Moonbright Falls, you saw that these people were like running around like crazy and like some people were like gone. It was like a semi like empty and also semi like full of like screams and shit. And you guys encountered like this like these three plant monsters type things, and you guys fought them, and one of you guys killed them by hitting them in the balls.
Was
um
that me? Wait, who?
I think it was you because
I think it might have been me. I just wasn't. Yeah,
um
no, victory!
victory. And you guys saved these really enthusiastic npcs, these like commoners. Like one of them was like, "Ah, help me, help me, help, help, help." um, and you guys, you guys saved everyone in that situation, and you also killed the three plant monsters. After that, you guys went to the inn to do a little resting, and we are going to start the session in the morning. It was a pretty crazy night. You guys probably like drink some apple juice or something. I don't know. I don't know what you do at taverns. Um, you guys eat food, I guess, and everything. Partied hard, just like Party Cal, you know.
Wow,
Um,
guys.
and it is the morning. Who's waking up first?
Me.
You're waking up first?
I
You
think-
would, wouldn't you?
I think. What is the rooming situation? Rooming where?
You wake up in an empty room, Stumbleduck. In fact, actually, no. You wake up in a wagon outside.
Is the wagon outside of the tavern?
Yeah, the wagon's outside of the tavern. And you don't remember being in a wagon the last time.
I think what happens is he like just lays there for a solid like 20 minutes, staring up at the ceiling, and then just like stands up and starts going through everybody's shit.
Oh my god. So whose shit are you going through?
Little this, little that, mostly Bucks.
Mostly Bucks?
Good
Yeah.
lord.
What you got in your backpack, Buck?
That's a really good question. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. Second. My mouth is so full of Starburst.
I love Starburst.
Man, that shit slaps.
I had Reese's Pieces earlier. Those are good. What are your guys' opinions on Starbursts, Charlie and Neil?
They're so good. I honestly, I don't like them.
Shut the
They're a little
non-believer!
No.
I'm so sorry to disappoint. Buck doesn't have like anything of fucking interest. You want me to list off to you things I got?
List it off.
Alright. I got 3 potions of healing. Is that right?
Yeah. No,
For some reason I
didn't
got
you use
fucking
one of
arrows.
yours?
Huh?
Didn't you use one of yours?
I
You guys
literally have
before.
no idea. That's why I went, is that right?
I don't remember. You can just have the 3.
I got 1 set of fine clothes. I got 2 hand axes, some leather armor, a longbow, which I don't use. I I'd probably have this on me, but the pistol. So you can't have the pistol, but apparently I have a shield, a short sword. Oh, and I have a signet.
A what?
That's going in my pocket. That is in my
No!
What do you
I'm
have?
taking that.
What do you
I
have
have
at the
a
bottom?
signet ring.
A signet ring? What the fuck is
Yeah.
a signet ring? Hold on.
Oh, it's
Like
it's
a symbol
that-
ring.
Yeah, it shows like your family, like if like nobles usually have it to show.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that is 100% in his pocket now. He does in fact put on the nice clothes too.
There's also probably like a locket with like a broken chain or something like that that's got like a picture of wife and like bow in it or something. He probably like broke the chain like a couple weeks ago and then never got it fixed, keeping it in the bag.
Do you know that that audio on TikTok that's like, my brother's gone off to war, and while he's gone, I get to wear all his fancy clothes. I think Stumbleduck's first thought is, well, obviously the mass murderer possessed me and I killed all of my companions, so now I need to leave.
Oh, I can't.
Now I need to go. So he's like wearing these fancy clothes.
They're obviously dead.
Obviously, and he just strolls into the tavern. The clothes do not fit him. He's just a little guy when he strolls into the tavern.
Are you wearing Buck's clothes?
Yeah. and he walks up to the bar and he slams like a gold on the thing that he found on the ground, and he's like, "Oh, an apple juice, sir."
A whole gold for an apple juice?
He doesn't know how money works, and you know why.
$100. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, "One apple juice, sir."
The bartender looks at you. It looks like she just opened and was like cleaning like a glass. You know, the usual bartender idle stance, you know? And like looks at you, Stumbleduck, and goes, "An apple juice?"
Yes. Two apple juice?
I mean, I could give you like a whole jug with this amount.
You're shitting me.
Yeah, no, I can
whole-
give you a whole jug of apple juice. Yeah,
With just this?
it's a like, yeah,
With just this little piece of metal? I found this. You gonna give me a jug?
yeah, maybe even two.
Slap my ass and call me Sally. Give me one.
Hold on.
Give me two. I want both. I'm gonna
Hold on.
need it. I'm actually on the run.
You're on the run?
Yeah, I know. I woke up in this cart. You know how it is. Stole some clothes. Well, not stole. Technically, they're mine now. And I think all of my companions are dead, but I don't know if I did it or not. So I thought, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna skedaddle. You get it. Please don't
What?
tell the police.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
if
have
you
you?
want, I can give you another one of these little rocky metal thingies, and you won't tell anyone?
Are you trying to pay me off to not tell anyone about your possible murder?
Well, considering it got me 2 jugs of apple juice, I'm assuming it'll work for that as well, Is it not? Is it not working?
I mean, okay,
I know.
so listen.
Mhm.
Who are your dead friends?
Well, there's this really tall, amorphous, genderless being that I stole these clothes from. And then there's like this nerd. This nerd, like a dance fetish or something. I don't know. And gonna be honest, buddy, I'm completely blanking on
What?
them. No, I don't really look at them a lot. Like, I just kind of existed near them. So, okay, let's rattle them off.
Okay.
Science nerd with a science.
Oh, right.
Large amorphous being
Okay.
who had very fancy clothes. And some really nice boobies. And then the third one, who is called Jeff. Jeff, I think? Might be John. Or Jordan. Or Robert. Or Peter. Or William? It could be Bill. It might be Jonathan. Oh, I already said that. Dylan? No, that's my name. Greg? No. Philip? No. Stop me if one of them sounds right.
Okay.
Daisy. Jackson.
You know,
Cornelius.
one
Hold
of the
on,
people who.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay, no, I am done. I can't think of any more.
You know, one of the
Rick.
people who stuck.
Rick.
Rick?
Yeah, no, it's definitely Rick.
Well, I didn't run into a Rick, but the other two that you explained were, I think came into this bar last night.
Did they look like dead or anything?
No, they looked alive. They had like a
Oh.
bunch of like guts on them, but that was about it.
Oh, okay. I think I know what happened. They killed me.
No,
now
you're
I'm
not dead, I don't think.
No, I might be. I
No.
might be. No, I'm allergic to iron. I'm allergic to grapes and blueberries.
Well, how do you know that you're undead because of those things if you already knew those things?
Well, I don't think dead people can eat blueberries.
Yeah, but also some people who are allergic to blueberries can't eat blueberries. So.
Well, then they're dead.
Right.
Obviously. Yeah. What's your name? Not that I'll remember it, but what is it?
My name?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna call you Bob.
No, that's not my name.
Barb? Barbie?
No.
Cecilia?
No.
John Cranston.
You're doing some really good guessing here, but I am 100% sure with you that it's not those.
Jonathan Groff. James Corden. Alexander.
My name is Ristal.
What's Ellen's last name?
Ellen DeGeneres?
DeGeneres?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Who the fuck is that? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I used to cuss. My mom would. I don't know what my mom would do. I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Weird morning.
Yes, Ellen DeGeneres is canon.
Ellen.
Neil.
Yeah, cool.
I can't believe lesbians are real.
Fuck.
So,
Fuck.
Barkeep, barmaiden. I forgot your name. Cillian.
Ristal.
Murphy.
RHISTEL.
Rhiannon. Rihanna. Righteous. Right. Ristal,
but you can call me like Ree or something, or
no.
Stell.
No, I already have Ristal memorized. If you like add anything else to that, I'm not.
Right.
So, if you had to guess, what room are these living people in? What room is my murderers?
Okay, so if you think that they murdered you, I don't want you invoking any vengeance on them if they did.
Oh no, 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 no.
I mean, I just
Um,
wait down here with breakfast and wait until they get up.
no, no. I want to like say hi. You know.
They're sleeping right now. How can they say hi?
Oh.
I don't.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll stay down here. Where are my jugs of apple juice?
Um,
Ryan.
this
Is that
entire
your name?
yeah, you can call me that. This entire time she's been like digging through like this like shelf trying to find apple juice. Um, and for some reason, uh, hold on. For some reason, she does find 2 jugs of apple juice in the really big back of the bar, and slams them down on the table for you, or the bar.
Can I just say that he drinks all of one of them, just in one shot?
Oh, just like that one guy who like just drinks in like one breath.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you allow him to do? Would you allow him to do that just based on his vibes?
Yeah.
Cool. He does that. And it's like, and he just like goes,
Hold on. Yeah?
salty.
It's a very insightful conversation happening.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Thank you.
Hi. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hi.
Hi.
Hold on. I gotta order food apparently. Hold on. But what were you saying? Continue.
Oh, he just very gently said, salty.
Salty? Um,
I might have a concussion.
Are you okay? Do you need to like?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
What are your opinions on goats?
On goats? They're
Yeah,
alright.
like,
My mom owns a goat.
yeah, but like malevolent.
Benevolent goats? I mean, if they're
Yeah.
benevolent, then no.
Oh no. Ghosts. Like the dead people. Not ghosts.
Oh, ghosts.
Yeah.
Help! I can't. I think ghosts are all right. I mean,
He takes Jan out of his bag, puts him on the counter, and says, "You hear that? She likes you."
what the fuck is that?
Jan. He's a duck.
Jan. Oh yeah, he looks like a duck. That's so nice. Did you make
Yeah. Made it myself. Well, I made the body myself. He did the all-encompassing black soul thing himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Did
looks-
you know when you get possessed, you cough up black stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Is
Until
that-
I
She like points to your face. You got some.
oh, yeah. Do you have a napkin or a handkerchief? Could you
Yeah.
turn around and look for that?
Why? I've got one in my little.
No. Could you turn around
Okay.
and look for that?
Are you okay?
He sprints up the stairs the minute she turns around.
Oh god. So as you're sprinting upstairs, I'm going to move to the next person who wakes up. Who's waking up next? It's gonna be like,
Definitely not me.
oh no, Neil, you unmuted. No, it's your turn.
Oh no!
It's your turn, Neil.
Oh god. Alright, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
So, Cal, you wake up and you're in a room with Antiope. Two separate gay people. I hate gay people. And yeah, me too, Charlie. I hate gays. You wake up in a room with Antiope in this inn after having a long and successful night, you know? You're all healed up, you feel awesome. You're ready to start the day.
Wow, win, guys.
What do you do?
I think I will go back to sleep.
You're gonna go back to sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Good night, guys.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, Cal went back to bed.
Man, whoever said yes, let's just do no. Let's just try no.
Let's just do no. Let's just choose no today, guys.
Hold on.
Was I rooming with anybody?
Hold on. Yes to. You. Okay, so make a decision. Would you room with Dusk, or would you want to be in a room without Dusk? I will also make
Really good
a
question.
decision.
And
if not Dusk, maybe Dell? Who's to say?
Really good question. I am thinking Dusk or Dell. Because I think, okay, so
Or by
assuming
yourself.
Huh?
Or by yourself.
I'm probably not going to do by myself because that's no fun.
Okay.
Just so I can force some... I can force some interaction. Hey, Dell.
Wow, that's so crazy. Who's that?
Huh?
I don't know. She'd probably wake up early. She sucks and I hate her.
Yeah, what do you think you're doing when you get up?
Yeah,
what
you're doing?
Because I think Buck sleeps in.
Oh no, I just remembered something I gotta do for you.
Oh man, you remembered! I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen any minute. When she wakes up, she probably just has to lay there for like a solid 45 minutes and be like, damn, another day. Here we go. What bullshit now? Just staring straight up at the ceiling.
Is there one bed or two?
There's 2 beds.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, if they were sleeping in the same bed, you probably woke up with like a hand on your face. You look over and like one of Buck's legs is just completely hanging off the bed.
Yeah, they're like little, like they're twin-sized beds.
Yeah. One arm is like tucked under the chin in like some weird contortionist pose. Is absolutely numb. Know it. You can see it's turning a little purple.
So is Buck still sleeping? Sleepy guy?
I can unsleep.
You don't have to. You don't want to. I got something if you don't want to wake up.
Yeah, I don't think that Buck would stop sleeping unless interrupted.
When? Well, I've got some news for you, Charlie.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's so crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow, what's
Really
the
enjoying my room
news?
choice.
So I'm going to make it canon that rocks have ringtones. What's your little ringtone for your rock?
Oh no, I wasn't ready. Hold on. Hold on. It has to be something so stupid.
Bucks is like, she think my track sexy.
Is this a specific person calling me that I'm pretty sure I know who it is?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps somebody that I work with?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Perhaps someone that can spell things?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys know Star Wars?
Yeah.
Imperial March. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah. So all of a
I
sudden
don't know
you
why
just hear
you were like, perhaps someone who can spell things. I was like, the newest Batman villain, the Speller.
So all of a sudden, Buck, you kind of wake up by this because you said any interruption, but you can decide whether or not you openly become in tune with your environment. um,
I don't even think that that's something that Buck could, like, choose to do. I think Buck was sitting there, like, open mouth snoring, and then just, like, hears something, and then, you know, when, like, the snore gets, like, caught in your throat?
yeah.
It's just kind of like... and, like, wakes up.
God.
Just kind of, like, was like... oh, what the fuck is that?
Where am I? All of a sudden you hear the Imperial March on a rock that's like on like the nightstand next to Dell's bed. And it goes dun 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da. And it's just like that. And
Damn, that's crazy.
how long do you let it ring for? I'm just
Pretty much until it would stop before deciding that it's not going to go away on its own.
Yeah, Buck is just like glaring at like sleepy eyes. Are you gonna fucking get that?
Yeah, sorry. And
That
so I'm
like
gonna grab it.
barely recognizable like stare of like I think I'm still sleeping, but I hate you.
So you pick it up after a little bit?
Yeah.
You pick it up and you hear someone on the phone go, "Dell! It's so good that you picked up. I'm sorry I'm calling you at like 7 a.m. in the morning. That's so crazy. I'm sorry about that. I'm just, I'm on edge right now."
Yeah, it is so crazy. Why are you on edge?
You know why I'm on edge? You want to talk about it? Here.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. I
Okay,
love
let's
talking
talk-
about it.
I love talking about it. So one of my employees who went with you
Mm-hmm.
set off a potion or something? And I'm pretty sure one of our employees is the cause of all these fucking flowers growing everywhere. Everywhere! Everywhere!
Damn, that's so crazy.
It's gone
Yeah,
through
I
my
think you're
paperwork.
right.
It's gone through my paperwork, Del. My paperwork is destroyed. It's destroyed, Del!
You should probably fix it then. I don't know what to tell you. I am so far away. I
Del, when are
cannot.
you coming home?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
When are you-
figuring it out.
When are you coming home?
I don't know. I'm figuring it out.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, well, I was asleep, so I'm in bed. I am laying in bed.
Right. You get
Buck, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I think Buck like turns over in bed and like mumbles. He goes, "What are you wearing?"
God. Well, and you're in bed right now? What are you doing? Like, what are you up to? What have you been up to for the past say like a couple of days since the whole thing happened, all the fiasco, and you haven't tried to contact me or anything. I've just been up in the air, worried that my favorite employee is dead.
Oh, just traveling around, killing
traveling
plant
around.
monsters,
Killing plant monsters. Why are you
figuring it
doing
out.
that? Why?
Why?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be like running from those instead of attacking them?
That to myself. And
I mean, it's not the poor fellow's fault that anyone's in danger. They just can't run fast enough, I guess. I'm better than
that's
that
their
though.
bad.
Yeah, that's their bad. You need to come to the science facility. I miss you.
Is that the only reason, or do you have a real reason? Be honest. It's my favorite H word.
You know what my favorite H word is?
No. What's your favorite H word?
Horror. Something that
That's
you
a
will
good one.
see if you do not arrive to the science facility in the next month.
Okay. Would you like to know another H word I really like?
What?
Hatred.
Hatred?
That's the one.
What's it for?
Just, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a good word. A good word that I like.
I also like that H word.
Nice, good word. So a month, I've got a month.
You know what other H word I like?
What other H word do you like?
Haunting is something that I will do if I die before you get here.
That sounds like the worst case scenario. So let's just make sure that doesn't happen.
Try to get here as fast as possible. Why are you fighting plant creatures instead of going back to the facility? What any updates? Weren't you at that party? How come you're not dead? I've tried to contact literally almost anyone else and they're dead. They're dead. Or they're fucking just hanging up.
I just close enough to the door, I guess. Got out.
Huh?
I was just, close enough to the door, I guess. Got out before got dead.
Got out before you got dead.
Yep.
Standing
close to the door.
I heard it was like crazy. Like there were like fumes and shit. Did you breathe any of that in? It's really bad to breathe in random gases.
That's true, but no, I don't think I did. Got out. I got out.
You got out.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I'm not dead, so.
So you're not dying?
Nope, don't think I'm dying. I'm feeling pretty normal.
Are you sure?
I would give you a solid 98% sure. Yeah.
This is good. I'm so glad that you're not dying. I was so worried.
Okay. I'm so glad you were so worried.
That's my favorite W word.
Worried?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a good one.
Whisper.
You know what my second favorite W word is?
What? What is your second favorite W word?
Whore.
God damn it! I think you hear Buck whisper at the same time. I'm poor.
Yeah, yeah, I knew you'd like that one. That's a
Yeah, I
good
love
one.
that one. I love that one
You
so
know,
much.
do you want to know what my favorite W word is?
What?
Why?
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 Um. Oh, here. Let me give you one. What? Whom? Whom are you with? Who's with you right now? I hear someone in the background.
You know, just some other people that also became not dead. That's Buck. Buck, do you want to say hi?
Oh, Del, you have friends?
Buck is still like half asleep and just says, "My other favorite, Winnebago,
What?
W word,
What's a good W word?
Winnebago,
Winnebago.
Winnebago." I don't even know what it means. Oh, and I've been thinking about this. Sorry, I was listening. I couldn't sleep. I like horticulture. That's a cool H word.
What?
I'm just listing cool H words. My name's Buck. Hey,
Buck. Del, you didn't tell me that you made new friends.
boss.
You,
This is the first time we've been talking. You said so yourself. It didn't come up. There wasn't a spot for it. My bad.
you could have contacted me after that whole fiasco happened. You just
Are we
didn't.
friends?
Just go with it. Just let it happen. Yeah, sorry, that's also my bad that I didn't contact you.
Yeah.
But you should be used to that by now. To be fair. To be, really.
Yeah, I should be used to that because you like disappear for like months on end in the ocean.
Exactly.
It's dumb.
So,
It's dumb and stupid.
that means
Also, the world's floating flowers and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Turns over in bed again.
Is your friend dying?
no, none of us are dying. We are all normal.
Yeah,
This is
check
good.
in. That's nice of you.
Huh?
Folks said, "Thanks for checking in, though. That's nice of you."
It's no problem. Buck, was it?
Yep.
That's a very nice name. My name's
Thank
my name's Violetta. It's very nice to meet you, Dr. Violetta.
Violetta. That's an awfully long and pretty name.
Oh, actually, hold on. If we're going to get technical with things, hold on. Dr. Violetta Cassidy. You can call me Dr. Cassidy, or you can call me Violetta. I don't mind.
I like Violetta.
Wonderful, and I like Buck.
Thanks. Picked myself.
You're silly. You're very
Nah,
silly.
I hear that a lot. I'm like looking over. I'm looking over at Dell with like raised eyebrows, like, "You are single?"
Is your boss single? I can't.
I didn't infringe upon y'all's business meeting date.
I mean, it's not a date. I mean, no, it's not a date. I'm simply just talking and asking if my favorite employee is dead.
Not dead.
Turns out you're not dead. I actually tried to call you last night.
Did you?
Yeah. Um I think you accidentally picked up, and all of a sudden I heard a very distorted voice say, "In the balls?" And then more gunshots. Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're not like dying or something?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Do you have any
Everything
more
is
friends?
normal.
Do you have more? Do you have more of them?
They're probably still sleeping. So
Oh, I'd love to meet them. Maybe I should come to you instead.
you don't have to do that. I'll
Or
take them to you. I could do that. Maybe.
you'll take them to me?
I'll try. I'm not promising anything.
You'll go to this little facility with them?
Maybe.
Oh, I'd love them. I'd love for them to come over. I have like tea and everything. I just recently bought some new chamomile. And I'm just having the time of my life over here.
I'm so glad you are enjoying yourself. That is so good. That makes me so happy.
So tempted to offer my rock number right now.
You should do it. You should do it. Do it. Oh,
If you don't want to visit Dale, you could always visit him. I got a rock.
you got a rock?
I got a rock.
What's
It's brand new.
It's brand new. What's your number?
Oh my god.
Wait. It's brand new, so I'm like shuffling through like my little like bedside table drawer for my rock. I'm assuming it's like the number for it is engraved on the back or something.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's not a number; it's a rune.
Yeah.
You can like transfer it by tapping rocks. So maybe just grab your rock and try to tap it with Dell's. Dell, are you going to try to stop that? Or are you just letting it happen?
I have hit acceptance. I'm just gonna let it happen. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, I can't.
This is the worst, but it's fine.
Oh god. No. I hope this ends badly.
I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm excitedly like Buck's probably just wearing like a pajama pants and like a muscle shirt, like scrambling over. Like it looks like a bad sleepover scene. Taps the rock, kind of like kicks her feet for a second and just goes, did you get it?
I got it. Thank you so
Wow.
much, Buck. You sound very southern. Do you live in Fools March? Did anything happen to your home? I've heard like a lot of homes have been destroyed over there. It's crazy.
It's like no biggie. Only like half of my home got destroyed.
Oh.
It was mostly just my bedroom, so it's fine.
I'm sorry about that. I've got a lot of money. I can help you rebuild it.
Wow. You got a lot of money.
Yeah, I got a lot of money.
God, I'm a lot of man.
Wow. You sure sound like someone. You seem very interesting, Buck. Keep you in mind.
Me.
Huh?
He said that is me. Violetta. It is so nice.
It's so nice to meet you too. You have a wonderful morning. I'm sorry to have woken you up with my talking.
No, you didn't bother me. I was ways. I'm an early riser.
Oh, right.
Yeah, early bird gets the worm
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, Del has a strong belief in that too. I'm glad you
Yeah,
guys are friends.
I was telling Dell this actually.
Wow. I'm so
Yeah,
glad that
so
Del is
true.
making friends. I'm so glad that Del is making friends. I feel like after the whole incident, it's,
Listen, we don't have to talk about the incident. I'm
you
normal.
don't have to talk about it, but I'm so glad that you're making friends, Del. I was hoping that this whole venture would get you to make some friends on like land and stuff and not spend like 4 months on the ocean alone. So this is good.
Buck is just sitting there with like one hand over their mouth, like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here in this.
Yeah, thanks.
I think was sitting on the edge of your bed after tapping the stone and just kind of like scooches back. You're like, oh, my bad. I think Buck gets up and is like, oh wow, I'm gonna see if they've got a washboard downstairs or something. Get some chores done. So nice meeting you, Violetta, Doctor Violetta Cassidy.
Dr. Violetta Cassidy. You can call me Dr. Cassidy. Anything. It's fine.
That is so sweet. I'll
Anything
let you
you want.
finish up. Yeah. And I think Buck is gonna like slowly step backwards, doing like finger guns until reaching the door.
Do you also have an alarm now?
I have to because I have to give my sister her antibiotics.
Oh. Well, look at that. Medicine time.
But it's funny because I'll only remember it for her, but I won't take my own.
Oh my god. Go take your medicine.
They're both still necessary. I'm taking it now.
So are you gonna say anything more to Dr. Violetta as Buck walks out of the room?
Yeah, so do you know what my favorite E word is right now?
What is your favorite E word right now?
Bear in mind, it has some hyphens in it. And it is exploding you with my mind.
Why are you exploding me with your mind, silly?
I was gonna say eviscerate, so that's the same thing essentially.
Why are we talking about the incident?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it recently. I got really sad. I really miss him.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I miss him. He was my favorite employee before he like disappeared.
Okay.
But now you're my favorite employee. Look at you. You're my favorite employee. You're my favorite.
Wow, that's so crazy. Listen, I have to go explode some more plants.
You're gonna explode some more plants? Is that literally what you're doing? Like
Depends on the day, but yeah, probably.
Why aren't you doing anything productive out there? Like, I don't know. Maybe grab some samples. Maybe we can try to figure out how to stop this whole thing or something.
Don't worry, I will bring you such a good sample of what's coming when we're there.
Okay.
It will be so good. You will be so surprised.
Oh, wonderful. You always surprise me, Del. You're my favorite.
Thanks. You're my favorite boss.
Wow. #1 employee. You get employee of the month, by the way, because I'm pretty sure a lot of our employees just died. So
I'll take it. You know what? It's a win.
you definitely get employee of the month for like a couple months from now on.
Awesome. That's just great.
wonderful.
I'm gonna go find something to eat.
Okay, go find something to eat. Have fun.
You too.
Don't get into anything crazy. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Yeah.
For sure. Yep. Anything you wouldn't do.
Bye, Del.
Bye, Violetta.
And the rock hangs up.
I'm putting the rock immediately under my pillow as far away as I can.
I think a bug was literally just standing outside the door and then stops hearing like a muffled talking and just kind of like knocks with one finger and just says, "Can I come in?"
Yeah. And Dell's just staring at the ceiling.
Buck like swings the door open and goes,
And goes,
"Huh?"
what did you say?
Just said, "Wow."
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that your boss?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Is that the only pronouns? She got more?
You know, that's a really good question. Hold on, I wrote it down.
It's just she, her pronouns.
Weird way to ask them in their pronouns. Are those all your pronouns, or do you got more?
She, her pronouns.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Just the she ones.
Oh, simple. I like it. That's crazy.
You're insane.
What a woman.
You're insane.
Yep.
So, you sure she didn't like do this or not? Because I know your science stuff. I heard that bit about, the cause, and I just wanted to check.
I'm not gonna say no. Definitely not saying yes, but I don't feel confident enough to say no. She had nothing to do with it.
I am gonna give her the benefit of the doubt.
That's so crazy. How did I know you were gonna say that? That is so crazy.
I got her rock number, and you are on payroll, so I'm winning.
Wow, that's so crazy. I'm so glad you won. Good luck with all that.
Polishing their stone.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no, I'll get to the part where I got a wife later.
Yeah, that's just a little detail. She probably won't mind. It's fine.
I figured not. It's not a problem once I'm like, my wife is cool. My wife is cool. Kind of miss my wife.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
Should we? Oh, good lord. You think Stumbledug's gonna be cool again today?
I hope so.
I really hope so. We had one good day yesterday.
Yeah, I hope so. Did someone come inside?
I think Stumbledug is downstairs.
From what you know of, you guys left Stumbleduck in the wagon.
Can we say that at this moment he sprints like a bat out of hell past the open door, obviously wearing your clothes, like pockets jingling with stolen goods, and a fucking barrel of apple juice?
Funny thing is, those fine clothes are most definitely the ones that Buck was wearing the night that you guys met.
Yeah.
He is dressed, and it's like falling off of him.
Oh, the little
His clothes
suspenders
are
like aren't
underneath
really
it.
doing anything.
Huh?
The little suspenders aren't really doing shit. They're just like falling off the shoulder.
Like, he keeps, like, trying to adjust them back on. You see he, like, sprints down the hallway. You hear him, like, run into the wall because it's, like, a hallway that doesn't keep going. And he goes, shit! Turns around and sprints the other way past the door again.
I think Buck turns around to Dell and just goes, "Am I still dreaming? Is that why I got someone's number?"
No, that is so very real.
Ah, fuck! Dumbledore!
he's 100% not stopping.
Run out. Dumbledore. I'll play into your hand. Should I roll something to see how long it takes for me to catch up?
He's like a little stoat.
Yeah, you guys roll an Stumbleduck, you roll an acrobatics and you roll an athletics.
God bless.
Buck.
Athletics. I got a 21.
You got 21? What is Stumbleduck?
Sure did.
I got hold on, I have to add stuff. Give me 2 seconds, promise.
How are you guys
there's
enjoying the session so far?
Yeah.
It's going great.
I'm enjoying listening to this.
So much.
Glad you guys like it.
I missed my best friend.
I got 18.
18? Okay, so
Yeah.
as you were like skidding down the hallway, you were running. You know what? You explain it. Go ahead. Explain how you fail.
So he's like sprinting down the hall, and the pants are obviously too long for him. And you see, they like get caught under his foot, and he keeps like spinning a little bit, and he like hits the wall, and he falls, and he throws the thing of apple juice in the air when he does, and it hits him on the head, and he falls down onto the ground, and he's like laying in the Family Guy death pose, like with the arm behind him, like in the like facing away, like he's out cold. He passed it. He knocked himself out. And like a solid 30 seconds passed before he just sits straight up like a goddamn vampire and goes, I don't know where I am.
Good lord. I think when you sit up, fucking Buck probably comes around the corner fucking sprinting. And like tackles you down, like does like a grab and roll.
He does the most like loud scream of fear, and it looks like a grown adult man wrestling a child to the ground. I hope you because Stumbleduck is 5 foot even, and he looks like a child. Meanwhile, Buck is.
Yeah, you have like a few
yeah.
people like stopping in like the hallway. You see some people like looking up the stairs from the fucking tavern, trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, I think Buck is picking up Dumbleduck by like the shoulders and like shaking. And it's like, what are you doing in my clothes?
Like Simpson style choking him.
Not even choking him, just like grabbing him by the shoulders, and you can almost like hear like the clanging of the head, like.
Yeah, it's like fucking like marbles in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna give him shaken baby syndrome.
Like what? Oh, it's just like, what are you doing to my clothes? How'd you get my stuff? You got apple juice on my favorite shirt. I just bought that last week. What is wrong with you?
In my defense, I woke up in a wagon. and I thought you guys were dead. And then I thought you guys had killed me. And so I took your fancy clothes.
What?
And I was planning on, like, fleeing the country and going to live in the
Stop
forest.
there. What in the world made you think that I was dead? I've woken up in a lot of wagons, in a lot of precarious situations. Never once was I like, the apocalypse is happening. It already did a few days ago. Can I have my shit back?
No, it is comfortable. Also, I'm not so positive you're alive. Also, point 1B, because it's like connected to the first point, but I already forgot what the first point was, so we're just gonna go back to saying point 2. Point 2 is I forgot what I was gonna say. Point 3 is oh my god, what is that behind you? Jesus fuck!
I'm not turning around.
No, you really should turn around. It's can I just say that Jan is behind you, just sitting in the middle of the hallway? Like, do it, like, no, seriously, I'm not joking with you. You should turn around. You should not have your back to that.
Doing the fucking dance.
I don't think that Buck uses like their head to turn around. I think that Buck stands up while still holding you by the shoulders and turns around full body so that you're back in Jan.
He starts screaming. He starts screaming like a feral cat. Like, he is yowling. Like, he knows in his bones he cannot have his back facing this thing. Last time his back faced this thing, he woke up in a wagon like a day later.
Yeah.
You know that one song? The fucking, we like to party. We like
Oh my god.
As Jan was coming up, you could hear it like slowly get louder and louder. Jan has learned.
Buck is gonna go. Get my stuff back.
No.
Get my stuff back.
No.
Jan's getting closer.
No.
We like to party. We like to party.
Hear this sweet music.
No, please turn me around.
Oh, look at that! My feet are moving.
He's gonna make me eat jam. No, for real, you really shouldn't let me be that thing. He's gonna possess me. You realize that, right? He's gonna possess me. He's gonna use me as a meat suit.
Normal today. Maybe I'd like to party better.
We like to party.
You like the music like abruptly stops, and you see his eyes just go fucking pitch black for a second, and then just stay that way, and you see he's just like staring blankly at you. Just blank.
The fuck is just gonna go? Stuff back now?
No.
Oh, come on. Oh, am I just gonna have to take it by force? This is really awkward. Hey, guys.
Hey.
I turn around to the rest of everybody and I go, this one's a thief, so don't arrest me. And I'm gonna start trying to take off.
You insolent. You put me down or I shall rip your chest apart.
This is my favorite jacket.
I will chew your fingers off.
I have to wash it before the apple juice stain.
I will eat you from the feet up.
Oh, this is suede.
I will eat you. And he's like trying to bite you on the arms and shit.
I think that Buck is just like you up and handle it. You know, like moms that have had a little bit too much like diaper change experience, and they just kind of like pick a baby up and flip him around.
Oh my god!
I think that's essentially how fucking Buck is doing right now. He's just kind of like you up and is like trying to like tear the shirt off of you.
I will not be abused in my new flesh prison.
You're not being abused. You're abusing me, if anything. This is mine.
He's like hissing at you.
Did you take stuff from... This is my stuff in your pockets. This is my fucking ring? What is wrong with you?
He bites it. It's in his mouth now.
The ring?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna swallow it.
You know what? Do it. I hope it chips your teeth.
I'm gonna swallow it.
I don't even want that fucking thing.
I'm gonna chew it up and swallow it.
Yeah, do it. I dare you. I dare you.
You don't even finish saying dare you, and he's already swallowed it. He's like, gulp.
Shit.
Do not mess with me, you mortal What are you? What
I
are
think
you? You look like a man.
Bugger turns around to whoever the fuck is watching happen, whatever fucking people in this town, and just goes, "You really did it."
Yes. Unlike the owner of this body, I keep my promises.
Actually, as this is escalating, Dusk is also out in the hallway, and I assume the other guys are out in the hallway. Are you guys out in the hallway now? Del and Cal?
Yeah.
I think it'd be really funny if Cal was still asleep.
This is funny.
Like, just sleeping through it all.
Outside of Cal's room.
Like, absolute chaos. Sleeping through it all.
Antiope is also in the hallway, and Antiope is feeling shock.
I think the Stumbleduck tries to wiggle out of your grip and points at the rest of the group. And it's like, how dare you bear witness to my abuse and do nothing to stop it. You shall be numbers 96 through 100 of my confirmed kills.
You know, honestly, I kind of am watching it because it's kind of funny. He's shaking you around
I
like
don't know
a
what you're
ragdoll.
saying. What is that accent? What are you saying? I don't understand fish.
What is your accent? You sound... You were Southern yesterday.
You sound like you eat lemon.
Does anybody want to help me? I've heard about hydrogen peroxide's dogs. I don't think that was safe to eat, actually.
I can feel the power of the gold leaf flowing through my veins.
Yeah, that's the problem. It was definitely gold leaf. I don't know what metal was underneath there. Gonna hope it wasn't lead.
It was 100% lead. It was 100%. I could taste it. I know what lead tastes like. It was lead.
Any luck, it'll kill him.
No, I chewed it a little bit, so the lead is definitely it's like when you chew a pill. It makes it go faster.
Yeah,
you understand? Yes.
Wow. Okay.
This is going to make for an amazing murder case. I think this would be
No.
perfect.
It's going to be.
No. There's no murder. This isn't a murder. What?
Yes, it's much more of an occupational hazard. What is your name, you big-breasted man?
I've also heard you can do mustard water.
Which one are you talking about?
I don't know any of you. You're all big-breasted men in my eyes.
Hey, wait, we talking about my breasts?
Yes!
Get my breasts out of your mouth. And my ring. Jesus.
What is your name, wench?
Mine?
Yes, you man.
People don't call me Winch often. You know my name is Bug.
I have never met you. Oh, you're the very tall one.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any shorter.
Yes. And who's the fish?
The
The fish.
The fish.
is that?
I think that's Del.
I was gonna turning around and looking at Dell and just going, is that?
Is that
That me?
I have a knife.
Ew.
also have a gun.
I don't know if that's very nice. Dell's a lot more than a fish.
Oh, no. Guns did not exist when I was but a boy and starting out on my journey. And
What?
now I have the access to the shotgun, and I can kill so many more people at once.
Damn, maybe we don't do that.
Maybe we do.
What if we didn't, though?
I'm parched.
I wish you would stop talking.
You got a
I
whole
wish
jug
you
of
would
apple
drop
juice right there.
dead.
You got a whole
I
glass jug of apple juice right there.
He walks over and chugs the whole thing in one go.
Oh, wow. That is
What
not natural.
is happening?
Does anybody have a leash?
I do
Or
not
like a
require
chainsaw?
a leash.
I
I need my
restraints.
stuff back.
I have restraints. I have some of that stuff.
You restrain me and I will eat your toes off.
I didn't need
Try
those anyways.
me.
You hold one, I'll hold the other.
No, you touch me. Do not touch me. No touchy.
Are we going to attempt to restrain Snumbleduck?
My god, does anyone want to do any, rolling to see what the fuck is going on with Stumbleduck right now?
I love how everyone's just like, yeah, no, this is just Stumbleduck. Nothing's wrong. Like, his eyes are completely black, and you're like, no, this is him. I don't know, I haven't known him very long. It could be him.
You know me, Stumbleduck. Fucking cow. I can't fucking stand. Win for Party Cow. You can't be involved in any conflict if you're just sleeping. Exactly.
I didn't even realize how fucking funny it is. The fucking quote. Get my breasts out of your mouth.
So is anyone doing any rolls? What are you guys doing?
I don't know. Keep on me. I'm trying to restrain Stumbleduck so I can get my things back and we can do something.
You know what? Yeah. I'll have you try and restrain Stumbleduck, Buck, because you have him in your grip currently.
I do. I got rope, like normal people do. Yeah. What do you want me to do? It's your DM. I don't know what to do. What do I roll?
A sleight of hand, and Stumbleduck roll a also a sleight
That's
of
in
hand.
that one. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. So how would you like to explain your fail? How would you like to explain it? And Finch, you explain what happens because of Buck's failure.
Alright, explain your failure, how do you fail, and then I will yes and you.
I'm just assuming. I don't. Honestly, if you want to, you can. I was just imagining you slip out of my little fingers like a little slippery banana in Mario Kart. And there's a little sound effect that's like...
That is exactly what happens. He, slips out of our hands like butter. And he kind of, scrambles around on the floor a little bit. And the way he was moving is kind of he's not quite sure how to move in his body. Very, very jerky movements. Like Samara from The Ring. The grudge walk. It's not natural. And he's and he finally stands up. And he's looking around and he goes, I do not fancy this treatment. No.
I'm about to start crying, guys.
And I am about to eat your toes as I promised.
No,
You know
don't
what? That's
try.
fine. Take a lot of
No,
money.
I will. I'm going to eat your toes. As I
Don't
promised.
don't eat toes,
Take your piggies out.
especially in
Take
this
them out. Take the
situation.
piggies out.
No, I'm insecure about my feet.
Take your toes out. Take the grippers out.
Roll a
I'm not
d20,
gonna do
Finch.
that.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20, Finch.
Okay, 1 second. Take the piggies out. I wish to eat them. Hold on. Am I adding anything to it?
No, just a d20.
13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Luck is in your favor, Stumbleduck. Okay. As Stumbleduck is talking and threatening to eat your toes back. All of a sudden, Stumbleduck, you feel like, or like, Jan, you fucking feel like this entire, like, this feeling of, like, searing pain coursing through your body.
Yeah, the luck is in your favor, buddy.
You're lucky. He's like on the ground writhing.
And it kind of feels like something's, like, I don't know, like, like pushing you out, John.
And Jan's last words before he's kicked back into like the robot body is I will get those piggies in my mouth if it's the last thing I do. And then Stumble looks like laying there and he goes, oh, well, at least I'm inside this time.
Are you done trying to eat my toes? I'm getting insecure about it.
Never attempted to eat your toes. I don't know what you're talking
I'm getting tired of traveling with this guy.
Was I possessed again?
Is that what happened the time that you act like that?
Did you think that was me?
You do shit like that all the time.
I do not. I am a civilized being.
Shut up.
I'm
liar.
No.
Lying's a sin.
I will have you know I do not lie.
Nothing but lie. Now, can you take off my clothes? And can you go drink some mustard water or hydrogen peroxide so I can fucking ring back?
Why? What happened to your ring?
You ate it.
What?
You ate a ring.
You ate my goddamn ring.
And it's made of lead.
It might be made of lead. I'm not sure.
One thing I haven't ingested before. Let's see how that goes.
I do not want to wait until it comes out the other end.
No, I think you're gonna have to wait.
Good lord.
Someone start kicking them. Baby will pop back out.
Gladly.
I have a gun. I have a gun. I have a gun.
Put the gun down.
Someone take his gun!
He's holding a knife out though as he says that.
I have a gun.
He's not lying though. He does own a gun, so.
Please, I just want back.
You are wearing clothes. How come you are so selfish?
I am not selfish. That is my only nice clothes. Do you see what I'm wearing? I'm wearing matching plaid. You're not supposed to match plaid with plaid.
I heard you. Thank you.
Would I have an offer? Shark Tank music starts playing. I have an offer.
What?
I have your fancy clothes. We understand this. You have something I want.
I do not.
Yes, you do. I would like to request a piggyback ride, and I will give you these clothes back.
What?
I wish to be upon your shoulders once again.
You just want a piggyback ride?
Yes.
You gonna pull my hair again?
Maybe.
It's cool, but only if I'm allowed to braid my hair first, so you don't pull it so hard.
I'll braid your hair.
No, I don't trust you with that shit. Someone else is braiding it.
I will braid your hair.
Dale,
I
have a newfound trust. You know how to braid hair?
I do.
Yep.
I
Yep.
know how to braid hair. I have sisters. I think.
I do it every day.
Yep, Dale's doing it.
But I have long hair. My hair is in a braid.
It's not that I don't think you can. It's that I think that you're evil and you're gonna do something.
I'm neutral at best. Jan is evil.
See, this is that lying thing I was telling you about. You are a liar.
Lying.
Evil. There's evil in your heart. I see it in your eyes still.
I physically cannot lie.
That's very cool.
I can tell jokes that are kind of like lies, but I don't lie.
Sound like a loser. I can lie. I'm pretty good at it too.
I'm not a loser.
What kind of loser can't even lie?
Loser.
Do you lie? I like looking at Dell.
Yeah, it's funny.
Do
Lying
you?
is funny. Yeah, I do.
Lying is funny. We
I'm
agree.
sure it is if I could do it. It's like,
Could you burn my hair?
You know, I love this whole conversation we're having. You guys continue having that while I go wake up Cal.
Oh, shit, we are missing somebody.
Oh, that's the name of the third one. Okay. All right, hold on. And he leans down the stairs to shout at the barkeep that their name is Kel. Al.
It's short for Kaleidoscope.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Thank you for the information, Apple Juice guy in fancy clothes.
My name is Dylan.
Those are my clothes.
I don't care whose clothes it is. It was fancy clothes.
He turns to you guys and is like, I have a confession.
Yeah?
You recall how I said I can't lie?
Yeah?
My middle name is Dylan.
So it's like Stumble Dylan Duck?
Dylan Duck, yes.
Oh, shit. Wait, is Duck your last name?
No.
Wait. Then how's it is your first name Stumble Duck? Or is it
Yeah.
Stumble Dylan Duck?
Is Dylan in the center of your first name?
Yeah. Sure.
Because then it wouldn't be your middle name, that would be your first name. Your first middle name.
Yeah.
Hold on,
What's your last name?
You guys keep on talking. I'm going to grab my food.
No, wait. What's your family name? What's your last name?
Oh, yeah.
No, what's your family name?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Can I please?
Can you what?
No, I'm just curious.
About what?
About your family name.
Yeah. Yep.
What's your mama's name?
Like her first name?
Or last?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a stool and I'm gonna start beating you with it.
No, I'm not. I'm being. It's yeah. It's YEH. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your name is Stumble Dylan Duck, yeah?
Technically.
You could rap. This sounds like you could rap that. Dumbledore. Yeah.
Dylan is more of like a nickname that people call me. I don't
You
know
said it
why.
was your middle name.
Hello,
So
Nick.
Well, that's where I place it when I write my name. I place it in the middle because it would look weird anywhere else.
good lord.
Now, legally,
Why are we being
it's my
so
middle
hasty?
name.
Anyways,
No.
my name is Buck Buck Buchanan.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's
Sure it
weird.
is. Thank you. Do you have any ravioli?
No, I don't. What's
What
your
do
name,
look
Dale?
like? You smell like ravioli. Sorry.
I do not smell like ravioli.
You
I
do. You
have my
smell like
favorite
SpaghettiOs.
phone on right now. I should smell like woods.
I don't know how to stop this. You guys
What
are
is SpaghettiOs?
I don't know how to stop this.
Does do they walk out of the room with Cal?
You know what? Yeah. Hey, Cal, you're awake now. You've been
Oh my God.
forcibly awakened.
Yeah, no, I think you walk out of the room and immediately Buck points at you and goes, "What's your name?" The whole thing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Kaleidoscope.
guys. Good morning to you, Buck. Last name Dell. Last name
Is
Stumble Duck.
Buchanan.
Is what?
Is Buck Buchanan?
Pecan? Like the what?
No.
Like the nut?
Buchanan.
Buchanan, like the Grand Canyon.
No,
Like the nut.
it's just a name. It's not really any other word. Just Buchanan.
Buchanan, like
It's B-U-C-H-A-N-A-N.
Wait, whoa! Slow down. What was that? Wait,
B
B
U
U
C H,
B-U-C-H H.
and that's the Buke, and then
All right.
A-N-A-N is Anna. So Buchanan, Buck Buchanan.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it's just my name. What's yours though? Is it really that so special? Is yours better?
Well, my name is Kaleidoscope.
Do you need a reminder?
That's it.
Kaleidoscope.
Do you need a reminder?
You
I
judge
remember.
me. You ain't even got a last name.
No, it's
You didn't
Kaleidoscope. I have my names like both times, like that one band. It's like that one band. You guys wouldn't understand.
No, I wouldn't.
I remember singing Mother.
One band. That just reminds. I literally used to know somebody named Miranda.
Oh my God.
She was very kind, Miss Miranda. I also knew a Muhammad.
Whoa.
I don't know why that was a trend in Texas. But I mean, so Kaleidoscope.
Yes, that's my legal last name and first name. Definitely.
Why would they do that to you?
Mine's better.
What do you mean? What do you mean why they did it to me?
It just seems like it would be very confusing.
No, it's not that confusing. It's just like Kaleidoscope. Like if you say my last name as my first name, it would still respond either way. So it's actually handy.
Okay.
Well,
Sure.
mine's cool and better because it sounds cool when you say it like over a microphone. Like I come into a room and then someone in the corner is like, "Here comes the Buck Buchanan." It's like, it's got like a ring.
Well, I feel like I mean, I guess, but are you like wrestling or something? That sounds like a
No,
wrestling
that
name.
was just theoretical.
Well,
It was theoretical. But like, if I ever did, it would be cool.
If you ever did wrestling, you think it would be cool because of how they pronounce your name?
Yeah.
I think if I was ever to do wrestling, I think I would be cooler and people would cheer for me more because my first name is my last name, and that's pretty cool. Like you say that every day.
Yeah, you'd come into the ring and they'd be like, "Here comes Kaleidoscope, the Kaleidoscope."
Exactly. It'd be so fancy.
Yeah, and then everybody would cheer.
And then everybody would cheer so loud because, oh my god, Kaleidoscope, Kaleidoscope, I know that guy.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Right, guys?
Right?
Yep. Sure, for sure.
I full on agree. I think that your name is very cool, Kaleidoscope.
Thank you.
I don't think my name could work in a wrestling thing. Do you think Antiope could work?
That sounds like something like very elegant. Maybe you feel like an accountant.
That sounds really boring.
You could make it work if
You could make it
got
work.
like a bun or like something to go with it. So like Antiope, the shit, I got nothing.
Calliope.
Yeah, yeah. The Antiope black eye on ye.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's scary.
Yeah. No, I just came up with that on the spot.
I don't know, that's kind of bad. Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah, you know the picture. You know the picture, Bear. And the King Dice frowning. Fuck right now. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm sorry.
How about
that was really
Antiope
mean.
hexagon ye? Or like,
No, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
oh, it's alright.
I didn't mean anything
I-
mean by it.
Take a loss in stride.
You didn't take a loss. I think it was really good. I just.
What would I even know about wrestling names, anyways? Stupid.
I'd assume you don't. I mean, you're not in wrestling, are you?
Wait, you're not a wrestler?
Should I be?
I thought you were. I could have sworn you said you were a wrestler sometime.
Wait, I did?
I mean,
You.
maybe it was someone else. I
Yeah,
thought it was you.
Did I?
No, you didn't. You did it.
No, I mean, maybe. Just like a pipe dream I had. Maybe one day.
That'd be really cool. What was your name again?
Think these guns could. You think people would like me?
Yes,
Definitely.
100%.
Did you know most things in WWE are fully acting? Like, mostly it's just acting.
Are you for real, please?
Yeah. A literal theater kid could go into wrestling and it would be perfectly fine because that's literally what they do.
This is the worst day of my life.
You didn't know that?
No, I did. It's okay.
I thought it was kind of funny how they did that. Like with that extra layer that they were, that's all acting is kind of funny to watch them.
Oh yeah, it's very funny. I love watching them.
Yeah, no,
I wonder if people actually fight in those things, in those little underground ones. I've been to one before, and you know what? Actually, I think I recognize you from somewhere.
What?
No, I don't think I do. Never mind.
What?
You sure are a funny guy. Nah, that wrestling stuff's fake anyways. You know, I've seen someone, there was this one that I saw. I went to this one fight one time and the guy started crying before he got punched.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Or maybe that was real. just in anticipation of the punch. Because it was not a punch, it was a chair.
Oh,
That was a
wow.
metal chair.
I'd probably start crying too if a chair was coming at me.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think I'd be like, wow, look a chair. And then
The dead silence. Buck giggling about someone getting hit with a chair and nothing else.
Please.
Wow, okay.
This is a wonderful conversation that we're having. I'm going to be honest with you. But you know what? We do
What?
have the Queen of Snowdrop to get to. So let's
Oh,
Oh yeah.
we do.
True, we are on our...
Yeah, we're not on holiday. We got to get a move on. Let's go. I'm a little nervous. I'm really nervous to meet the Queen. I'm so tired.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Is the queen nice? Does anyone know?
Queen Eternos is scary, but very nice. I mean, pleasant to those who deserve it. I mean, it really just depends on the person.
Do you think that's
Wait,
us?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Where the fuck are we right now? Are we still in Moonbrat?
We're in Moonbright, and we're trying to get to Snowdrop. It's pretty far. So I
Yeah, we
suggest
should get going.
Yeah. We've got to drop by Fool's March again to pick up your other friends. I had a call with them before bedtime yesterday.
Our other friends.
Yes, like Dixie and Bo, and
We're gonna go back to Dixie and Bo?
yes.
What the fuck are we doing sitting here? Everybody pile in. The hell?
Huh?
Buck just said, well then what the fuck are we doing all sitting here? Let's go, pile in.
Alright, let's go. Road trip time. Road trip time.
You seem
When?
very excited to pick up Dixie and Bo, and I wasn't even finished. We're also picking up our good friend, our good friend Eclipse.
When?
Oh my goodness.
Eclipse.
I know
Boy.
Eclipse.
I mean, yeah, I love Eclipse.
When?
Didn't Eclipse get hung back to
For questioning?
investigate? Yeah.
Yes.
Did Eclipse say how that went?
Eclipse talked about it like it was a casual thing. I think they just had tea and talked about it.
I see. This is good. That's getting scary.
Yeah, no. Our Knight Commander, is very lenient as of recent.
Why is that?
Well, you know, she like lost her kid at some point, and she was like,
What?
yes.
Ooh.
No, Scarlet was like, kind of felt bad and kind of rethought her choices, but she's kind of, you know, the same way she usually is, but she's been rethinking her choices and has become a little bit more lenient on people when it comes to making decisions on whether you should be more of a pacifist and less of like, you know, get the job done type.
Interesting.
Speaking of losing kids.
But she's been looking for her kid for like quite a while now.
Really?
That's not the same one we were talking about, was it?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the other one that you were talking about?
No. Queen
Multiple
Eternus is
kids.
also looking for her kid.
Oh my god, everyone's using a kid nowadays.
Okay, now I'm really nervous to get home, actually.
Yeah, let's get a move on. Let's go.
I miss Bubba.
Bubba. So you guys get to move on. And go to the little wagon.
Sorry, can I shake Stumbleduck free of all of my belongings?
Yeah. You do so.
He sounds like one of those metal boards when you boop, 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 boop.
Fucking lock it. I guess you can keep the ring.
God. So you're winning. You're winning right now, actually.
Winning.
Get your stuff. Everyone gets their stuff, and everyone gets back into the wagon, and you guys are on the trip to, Fool's March. And you guys enter Fool's March. I'm not going to roleplay out your guys' interaction in between. I assume it is a lot of shenanigans.
Wow, we
So
are
many
home.
shenanigans.
What? That would be crazy.
You got us in a box here.
My house is over there.
Is that how you're opening
I
it?
want a giant crack in it.
Is that how you're opening it?
Sure.
Okay. So the scene opens with Buck saying that, and Taipei was like, "Yes, that is a I heard that Dixie and you are neighbors, so Dixie said that they were staying at your place, not your place, their place."
I mean, I guess we're neighbors.
Yes, you guys are neighbors, I think, from the directions that I got. And you guys pull up to this like ranch. It's like, you know, the usual like farm, you know. It's a farm.
My fucking Discord decided to shut. I got no response. Like, hello?
I thought
Sorry,
it just went silent for me. So I just kept on going.
Did you what was the last thing you heard from me? What happened?
I forgore.
Goodness.
But I continued on, and I said that you guys pulled up to this farm that you, Buck, you recognize this as Dixie's farm. That is like pretty close to yours.
Love this place. Not really.
Is this the place?
This sure is Dixie's farm.
Wonderful. I'm so excited.
You excited about a farm?
I'm excited to see Dixie. I've heard lots about
Yeah, Dixie's just Dixie. You should be real excited. My boy Bo's in here.
I did hear that you have a kid. That is crazy.
Yeah. He's a real special one. My little Bubba. I'm actually anxious to if we could get on the move, because now everybody talking about their kids going missing. I'm worried. Need to make sure my boy's alright.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go. And Antiope hops off of the wagon as they park up. And Count, where were you sitting? You know what?
Probably next to Entivy. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Probably next. Leave me alone.
Antiope goes to your side of the wagon, Kaleidoscope, and like puts their hand out for you to help you.
Oh gee. Oh
Hey,
dear. Oh dear. I accept this little silly.
You are gay.
Leave me alone.
I hate gay people so much.
Wow, I'm really excited to go look at this farm. I love farm animals and chickens.
Me too. I love our farm animals. It's so crazy.
Do you think they have any cows here?
I bet they do.
I think I remember there being cows. As we're walking up, can I check the fences for signs of Bumba?
You see Bubba like sitting on one of the fences.
Oh, I was checking for teeth marks, but that works too.
No, Bubba's sitting on top of a fence, actually chewing on something else. Looks to be a Lincoln log.
Fucking course.
Um,
Buck starts walking out of the wagon, just kind of like has like arms up and is like walking a little faster, and is like Bubba, and then goes Bubba.
Bubba like mid bite of of a Lincoln log sees you. His eyes go wide and he starts bolting for the inside of the fucking like cabin that's like behind like the barn.
Damn it, where have I seen this scene? I turn around and look at Stumbleduck. And I'm gonna start sprinting.
You start sprinting. Does anyone else follow?
I'll follow, but I'm not gonna sprint. I'm just gonna walk normally.
You'd be normal, please. Someone's gotta.
What about Dell and Stumbleduck?
I think this motherfucker's been spacing out the whole time.
God.
He's like just staring off into the distance, like counting birds. Like, and he just reaches over and smacks Cal's arm and goes, "Hey, there's a goose
It's a goose? Where? Point at it.
up there."
I
And
can see
he
it.
points at a butterfly.
Oh my god, a new species.
Yeah, new species of goose.
That is so cool. When did they invent that?
I don't know, actually. I think they're trying a new type of surveillance.
That is so cool.
Yeah. I think the government is getting kind of fed up with the actual geese, you know? So they're like
Oh,
a little more light and airy. Something that can't bite us. You get it.
I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense.
I want to eat it. Should I eat it? I think I should.
I mean, maybe. I've never tasted goose before.
Do not
Hold on.
eat the goose.
No, I can eat the goose.
It's not even a goose, it's a fucking
No, it's-
butterfly.
What's a butterfly?
That's a butterfly?
Yes, it's a butterfly, Cal.
Oh shit! I thought it was just
Oh.
a really, really far away goose.
In light of this terrible, terrible conversation, Dell has started walking faster away from this group.
Help.
Oh, wait.
Help. As you guys are reaching like closer to this cabin, you see fucking Dixie like in a fucking rocking chair, fucking whittling a fucking like like those like wooden like makeshift like knives.
God bless.
Dixie's doing that right now, fucking like chewing on like fucking like piece of wheat or some shit, and her eyes are fucking lidded, and she like looks up and like stares at all of you and goes, "Lord have mercy, I'm so tired."
Nixie!
Oh, Buck, it's so nice to see you again.
I'm like, I've got an iron grip on Bo in one hand and an iron grip on a Lincoln log in the other. And I'm like, Dixie, thank you so much for taking such good care of my boy. Didn't I tell you about his Lincoln log consumption?
I did hear about it. I didn't listen. The boy's got like teething problems
Did
or
it?
something. He didn't teeth enough as a kid.
No, it's some weird craven wood. I don't really get it.
You know, I get it. I get it. I mean, I'm chewing on something right now. I
I
tried
look,
to
I
offer him
tried.
something that he was like, I don't know. I just really like Lincoln Logs, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop you from chewing Lincoln Logs. I mean, that's what your dad might say, but I don't know. I think your want for Lincoln Logs should be expressed. I think you are a free spirit, Bo.
I really got to try that jalapeno meth. No debt we're talking about. Good lord. Thank you for taking care of my boy. How is how is everything?
You know, it's pretty well. You know, I'm kind of feeling violent. There's been a lot of like, you know, like plant beings, monsters showing up on this fucking yard, and I have to get my fucking shotgun out and like go blam, blam. And as she was like saying that, she's like, she like puts up her like fucking shotgun and like pretends to like fucking like shoot at like the distant figures, which are you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just see like Buck like ducking out of the way casually. Like, oh, that's a gun. Yep, that is a gun.
But that was about it. I've been kind of, you know, just messing around. Hanging with good old Bo here. He's been a big help on the farm.
I bet. Good worker, huh, boy?
Also, there's like magic coming out of my hands and shit, and still, and I just really do not want to mess with it. There's like,
And
I accidentally set fire to my crops yesterday, and she like motions to like the fucking burnt down fucking like field next to her.
oh, good lord.
We haven't been getting enough rain recently. It's just fucking destroyed
maybe,
everything. It was a fucking wildfire over here.
maybe we get you some gloves.
Maybe we all need gloves. I suspect that you still been messing around with like magic shit with your hands.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I'm not on purpose. I'm not doing nothing crazy.
You're not doing nothing crazy.
I mean, maybe a little. I'm just trying to survive here. I still don't know where my wife is.
I'm glad y'all had a nice fucking swell fucking time. And I'm
I ain't
glad
had
that you guys are here because I am getting so sick and tired of sitting here. I got nothing to do. All my crops are burnt. There's no use in planting new ones. There's fucking flowers growing everywhere. Who needs fucking plants no more? Who needs crops? You could just pick one out. This is fucking. I saw a melon the other day. It's not even melon season.
Why, you think those melons are made of people?
I sure hope not because I ate an entire one.
Oh, Dix, you gotta think about these things. Put them in your mouth.
I mean, I don't have too much of an issue with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just tasted like a melon.
You
It
cool?
tasted like
Cool with
cantaloupe.
eating people?
What?
This is something I'll discuss this later. See?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with eating people, but I also didn't think about that I was eating people. I was thinking about I was eating a melon. I didn't think about the
So you're
ethics
cool with
of it.
eating people as long as it tastes like watermelon.
No, no, it literally looked like a melon. It tasted like a melon, and it was a melon. It was a melon. Yo,
All
get
right.
the fuck off
No,
my
no,
farm!
I get it, Dix.
And she puts her
Get
gun
off.
out.
Yeah.
She puts her gun on the cat.
No, I get it. I get it.
I will
I
kill
understand.
you. I will
I
kill
don't
you. This is
know.
my farm.
One of the boy.
Not in front of the boy.
Okay.
One day.
Then calm down.
One day I'm gonna kill you.
Save it.
I'm going
You'll have
to
plenty
kill
of
you.
later.
Huh?
Said save it. You'll have plenty of opportunity later.
What are we gonna do about Bo anyways? Are we just gonna bring him along?
Yeah. That was kind of my plan. What do you think, Bo?
I don't know. I've just been kind of, I've been playing. I really want to go on a little adventure. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, see, the boy was an adventure. The boy's been on an adventure before, isn't he? Can't handle.
This is a literal apocalyptic environment. I don't think the
Yeah, and
boy
you want me to leave?
understands anything.
And you want me to leave him home?
I'm not gonna leave him home. I'm just trying to come up with a solution to which we're not bringing him on a possible bloodshed of a mission.
My boy is tough.
I'm tough. Look at me.
Look at, listen to him. Come on, boy.
You think you can talk to me like that, Dixie? I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't think so.
My dad said if
And
anyone
besides,
is mean to me, then I can beat you up.
yeah, I do say that.
I can beat you up.
Who would I even give Bubba to? And also, just like, listen, I've read some books in my time. I've read several in which there are apocalypses, and no mother is written in there that says, this apocalypse sucks. I'm gonna go leave my son at home.
Yeah, but you know what happens whenever those mothers bring their sons along? And Dixie
What?
covers Bo's ears. They die! They
No,
die,
they don't.
book! They die!
You're reading the wrong books. Mine all got happy endings.
You're telling me that you read The Walking Dead and you didn't see a single child death?
I did not read The Walking Dead. I don't read such morbid titles.
Right. You're just so pris and proper.
We're in the fucking flower apocalypse, man.
You're so pris and proper. You little fucking... I will fight you right now. I will beat you to the ground.
God.
Your ass.
I ain't pris or proper. I can fight you now.
Yeah,
you
are.
know,
Look at that.
You want to put them up?
Yeah, you want to put them up? I'll fight you right now. And she pulls out her gun again.
I didn't realize I was bringing a fist gunfight. Good lord.
This is my house. You are going to be kind to me on my property.
Fine. Dixie.
Thank you. Hello, other people.
Oh yeah, hi guys. Sorry about that.
That I definitely remember the names of.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hi.
That was certainly a kerfuffle that I just witnessed.
Don't even worry
It's-
about it. You want some
Yeah,
fucking
no.
sweet tea or something?
Oh, I love some sweet tea. I love sweet tea.
I got sweet tea. Let's go get some sweet tea inside.
Nice.
Y'all can follow through or whatever. Buck, you can stay outside like a dog.
Oh. Do I really gotta? Like for real?
She stares at you for a moment. She stares you down before going, no, you can come inside.
Oh. You're too kind to me, Dixie. Thank you.
I wish I wasn't able to be kind to you right now, but your son is around. If your son wasn't around, I would kick you to the curb. And she starts walking inside. Don't follow her in.
Yeah, I'm bored. And how about that sweet tea?
I think me and Dixie are about to kiss. Sorry. My bad.
Dull. Stumbleduck, are you guys following in?
Yes. Inside.
You know it, baby.
When you guys are all inside. I just realized that, like, oh, never mind. I was gonna make a comment on how most of our profile pics are green, but there's only 2 of us.
Well,
And one of
Yeah.
them isn't even me. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic
You're
the
almost-
Hedgehog.
You're almost green.
It's almost green.
Green.
Green. But you guys walk inside and it's like, you know, your usual, like, your usual cabin. Oh, I just fucking realized it's almost 9:30. Yeah, your usual, like, farm type house, you know, farmhouse, you know.
Win.
So slay.
And Dixie leads you to, like, this kitchen that has, like, about, like, 4 chairs. And, like, it's... She's got some, like, fucking, like, mac and cheese cooking on the stove.
Oh my god.
And,
Mac and cheese.
it's, like, digging through, like, the fucking, like, through the fucking cooler for, like, some, sweet tea. She's like, go ahead and take a seat. If you can't find one, if you don't get to one in time, then you can find one in the living room. Just grab one from there.
Buck is the
We got-
motherfucker that automatically stirs your pot for you.
So you guys are like, what do you? Who's sitting first? There's 4 chairs in the kitchen.
I believe like Cal like looks around at the others and then like makes like a bolt towards the chairs as fast as possible.
Yeah, Buck is monitoring the stove. Is not even looking at the fucking chairs. Has decided I am in charge of mac and cheese now. I will be helpful.
Bo's sitting down on the counter,
Of course.
like hoisted himself up. He's
Could
like,
not be normal.
He's like sitting there chewing on a Lincoln Log star. You found another one.
Ed, where'd you even get that one? I'm tired. Yeah, I'm not even going to take it from you.
Dixie
good?
got me a new one from the store that shut down.
Oh,
There were
my
like
God.
dead people in there.
What?
There were dead people in there. We just got
Dixie
it.
took you.
We got it for free. She said
Dixie
that
took you into a dead people store.
she said that they were just sleeping, but I'm pretty sure they were dead. And she was like,
I'm like turning around slowly to Dixie and accusingly, and I say, Dixie took you into a dead people store?
"Yes, I did." I lost the accent for a little bit. I did.
Oh.
I did. That's my bad.
Did you even check if they were all dead first?
No, not really. Actually, I ran into the guy who ran the register, and he was still like partially alive, but she like points to Bo's ears and goes, "Go ahead and cover them."
I covered Bo's ears.
That guy was still alive, and I killed him to just put him out of his misery because he was like
Wow.
slowly dying.
Yeah, no, you just gotta check these things first. I don't want Bo in any dangerous situation. If everybody's already dead, then, well, fuck it. They weren't in it, but come on.
Exactly my point, which is why I don't understand why we're bringing Bo along.
Well, because when I wasn't here, you were bringing Bo into dead people store.
So That's like the same thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be going into a bunch of different fucking towns, seeing a bunch of dead people, because the world is like ending or something.
Yeah, but the difference is he needs his mom, alright?
Well, his mama's not here. We gotta find something else for the time being. Gotta
I
find
like
someone
mom
else to
sometimes.
Huh?
Just kind of like kicks and like looks to the side. Is like, I like mom some. That was about me.
Well, I'm sorry, Buck.
Point is, I miss my boy. I really don't care at this point. What the fuck anybody else says.
So then why
If
did
you
you
got
make
a
a
good,
comment about the
actual,
dead
better
people?
place, huh?
Why'd you make a comment about the dead people then? I was just taking him grocery shopping. We happened to run into a bunch of dead people.
Thought you might ask me first. You got my number. You got my room.
Mm.
Next time, ask Daddy's permission before taking my boy into a dead people's store. That's all I ask. I'll probably say yes. But that's beside the point. Unless you got some better place to stash him. Hey, what harm could it really do? Be alright. Right? And I like smack him hard on the back. Right?
Yeah.
My boy loves adventure. He's seen a fair share of it. My boy ain't no pussy. Sorry, don't say that.
Pussy.
No! No! He's gonna kill me. Bobo's pussy.
I also learned a couple things from Dixie too. Like shit and fuck and damn and whore.
Ooh, yeah. I think you've learned those other ones before, but got them. But whore, that's new. Who are you calling whore?
Who am I calling whore?
No, Dixie. Who are you calling whore?
Who am I calling whore? I'm calling the it's none of your damn business.
Wasn't me, was it?
No, it wasn't you. Though I would call you that.
I ain't even that much of a whore.
Yeah, you are. Look at you. Look at the way you dress.
I thought you said for a second, look at the way you breast.
Actually, you know what? You hear like a B before. Like a dressed.
Look at the way you dressed. Oh. To be fair, my fancy clothes are still on Stumbleduck, I think.
But you got your fancy clothes back for giving a.
I shook. The only thing that I said was that I shook. I don't know if I actually ever got things back. Did I? I would love to have them back, but I didn't know if narratively I ever did.
Well, it probably took like a day or two for you guys to get here, so yeah, you get it.
I see.
You get
I win.
Back.
No, I could put more clothes on. It was just kind of hot, and we've been traveling a while.
Right. Well, since you've been tired and traveling for a while, why are you standing stirring my mac and cheese?
Say that again?
Why are you standing there stirring my mac and cheese if you're tired? That's what she said.
I'm sorry. I was just being helpful. I could see it.
I was just making a comment.
No, yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I am tired, but like, I ain't tired to like help out.
You're very helpful, Buck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did
sit
you ever
down.
pay me for them errands that I did for you
What errands?
last time?
No, I'm not gonna pay you for that because you didn't even finish it.
Uh,
You didn't even
What the
finish
hell
the
does
fucking
that
job.
matter? I didn't finish it. That was your fault.
You didn't finish the fucking job. I was off doing my own thing.
I gotta go finish the job myself right fucking now, 'cause I fucking will.
No, the job's already finished. Your boy does better work than you do.
Oh my god, you act like... You know what? I'm not gonna have this conversation with you right now.
No, go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and tell me what you think I act like in my own house. You are right next.
I wasn't
My
gonna
favorite
say
gun drawer.
anything mean. I was gonna say, you act like I just gave up and decided not to do it.
No, I'm not acting like you gave up and decided not to do it. You didn't give up and decide not to do it. You decided not to do it after you saw something that I was doing and decided to stick your nose into it.
I was worried about you.
You were worried about me?
Bug's like looking shyly into the pod. Yeah.
Why are you worried about? No. This isn't the kind of time for that conversation. I think we should stay a day longer. I think we should stay here for a day longer and get some rest because you guys all look like you're tired. Specifically of each other. I don't know if it's like a situation between y'all or something, but like seems like y'all have been like busy.
I personally could never be tired of my best friends. And she kind of looks around.
I love
Yeah.
Cal. I love Cal so much.
I love Cal. I love Cal.
I also could not be tired of my best friends.
My
like
besties
that.
for lifers.
Yes, and
Yeah,
Cal.
we are 4 lifers.
4 lifers.
Right. So y'all are just best friends now? Stumbleduck, what do
Yep.
you gotta say on
Am I muted?
it?
No,
No.
good.
Okay, good. Duck just goes, huh? Oh, my best friend slot's already filled. Sorry, guys.
What the
Well,
fuck?
who's your best friend?
He goes, oh, 1 second. Starts like digging around in his pocket. He takes out a snail shell. And he like stares at it for a second and realizes that the snail that was in it is dead and goes, never mind, the position is no longer filled.
Yay.
Wow.
That's
I'm
great.
so sorry for your loss.
Well, I mean, it was expected. He's been in my pocket for like 2 years.
There's
Wow.
probably like salt packets thrown in there.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah. I kind of forgot about him after like a week. We had this like psychic bond, so I definitely heard him screaming, but I honestly I just thought I had allergies.
Wow, metal.
Yeah, no, I hear screaming in my brain.
Yeah. Every spring, screaming, nonstop, like it bangs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Right. And you never checked what was burning?
No, I thought it was just my skin talking to me.
Right. Well, you guys are all free to spend the night anyways, because I'm not very prepared. I didn't pack yet.
Do you know if there's like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask that question.
Ask the question.
No, I'm okay.
Ask it.
All right. Do you have like a really big spoon?
A really big spoon.
Yeah, like
Buck raises
like-
his hand.
Like a comically large spoon. What's up, Buck?
Big spoon.
Yeah, big spoon. Like a spoon where if someone was like, if I saw someone with ice cream, and I was like, "Can I have some?" and they said, "Only a spoonful," and I can take out the really big spoon.
Oh my god, that's genius.
Wow.
I unfortunately do not have any of those, unfortunately.
It seems like a good business investment.
You know, I'm not really in a business. I'm kind of just living off the land and, just, doing my usual daily life as a farmer and nothing else.
Well,
and she takes like
do
a
you
look
have
at
a-
Antiope and then a look at Buck.
do you have a shovel?
Do I have a shovel? Of course I have a shovel. And if you are planning on eating food with that, I suggest not to because there is a ton of manure on it.
It's
Yeah.
okay. No, it's okay. I've already eaten lead today.
You are going
Allegedly.
to uneat lead very soon, I hope.
Yeah, no, I can feel the lead poisoning. Like, I've been seeing spots for hours now.
I really don't want that dissolving inside you.
And I'm pretty sure it, like... Wait. I don't think it's inside of me anymore.
How the fuck did it get out? Shit
Well,
yourself?
how do you think? It's been like 2 days.
Yeah, it has been 2 days.
Did I get my ring back?
You know what? Yeah, out of luck, you do get your ring back, but it is not gold plated anymore.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we'll just pretend that I got it back yesterday and go. Yeah, no. I mean, it still had like the crest and everything on it, so it's like it wasn't all of it.
It's a thought that counts.
What's with that ring, anyways?
Oh, I
Oh.
hate it.
Why do you have something like that?
I can't have rings. I can't have nice things.
Yeah, but it's like one of those Sigma.
Sigma male. I don't get it. One of them Sigma male ring. That just makes you a beta cuck. I broke the bear.
I forgot what it was actually called, so I just said something. And I forgot that Sigma was a word.
Help me. Help.
What I meant to say was whatever the fuck that thing was. That thing you
Signet.
had on you. Signet.
Signet ring.
Hey,
Ring.
hey, Buck.
Yeah.
Can I have uppies?
Oh, God.
Can I have uppies?
Again?
Yeah, can I have uppies? Uppy.
Isn't that like a specific like signet ring or like?
I'm like picking up Stumbledog.
Like it's got a crest on it. What's the crest mean?
I don't know. Feel like looking it up?
I can't read. That's a lie, by the way.
Well, that sucks for you, cause
I decided not to read. It's not my favorite hobby. You. Why don't you just tell me? Why would you think arena's so important that you wait for someone to shit it out?
cause it's mine and I care about my belongings.
Alright, but why that ring? Rain looks like shit.
Because
Literally.
it was much prettier before it got chomped on and half digested. I'll tell you that.
It's
It
like 1/18 digested. I'll have you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
point is, it's mine, and I care about it, so it's mine, and I wanted it.
Alright, Buck.
All right,
Y'all
Dixie.
sit down and have mac and cheese and a sweet tea.
Yummy! I love mac and cheese.
And
I'm lactose intolerant.
I hope you shit yourself.
Eat the mac and cheese.
You can have something else, Stumbleduck.
No,
Eat whatever's in the pantry.
Yo quiero leche. Yo quiero leche. Yo quiero leche. Yo quiero leche.
I hope it kills you.
Yo quiero leche. Yo quiero leche. 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 Leche.
And I will. The scene begins to fade out as the session is brought to an end.
That was silly. Oh my god.
You guys are in Dixie's house now. There's open opportunities for one-on-ones if you'd like to have any like phone call conversations, if you'd like to go out to town, do your own little investigation things, have conversations with Dixie, have conversations with other NPCs. I will say that eventually in this day, Eclipse also comes back, but I'm not going to play that out. And yeah, you guys just have an open opportunity for one-on-ones if you guys want any of those. Do any of you guys want one-on-ones?
Gulp.
I will physically not have the time for it. I am moving out of my dorm in like 2 days.
That's alright.
I want one with Dixie, but I'm not sure when I'll have the time.
I will grab you for Dixie at some point, Maggot.
Teehee.
Charlie, Neil? Do you guys want
one? Not this time around.
Okay.
I'm a little busy this week.
Okay.
But soon.
When?
I think I'm good. But I'll let you know if I think of something in my brain.
Okay. When? This is so yas.
When?
Oh wait, hold on. I was supposed to end session.